My name is Mark Falico. I'm a photographer from Syracuse, and I have two images of Jesus that I'm going to prove that came to Syracuse, along with a code that will prove that Jesus came to Syracuse, along with 4 divine interventions that will kind of give you a reason why Jesus came to Syracuse. And the movie's called Faith. Let's go to the images. Clinton Square, we got the Erie Canal running this way, the former Erie Canal, and South Salina Street. It's the square, July 8th, 2009 Blues Fest. Jesus is right here in the east, standing on water, pointing to the west, to the stage at approximately 9 o'clock at night. About 10:15 at night, I took this image of Jimmy Vaughn, and you can see Jesus' face right here, and I'm going to show you a picture of the shroud to kind of give you an idea of what I think, how I think it's all there. There's the eyes, right there closed like the shroud, the beard like the shroud, and the hair. 2 images of Jesus captured on film by my Minoltex G7, which I've had for 30 years, and most importantly, Kodak film, 400 speed. Okay, so we're going to go to the code right now and tell you how I got to build this mural. 4 major newspapers. We have almost half a million papers I went through, 500,000 sheets of papers, 14 months to find this code and to find a reason why Jesus came to Syracuse. And here's the code, 1861-44, 1961-100, okay? Remember those numbers. Okay, in 1861, Abraham Lincoln came to Syracuse, right on South Salina Street, the old train station. In 1861, a Bible was given by a boatman named Amos King, who worked on the Erie Canal. In 1861, Abraham Lincoln. And that Bible was on display in Vermont. Okay? Now, 44. 44 is important because 44 is President-elect, became the 44th president on his way to his inaugural with Syracuse University alumni Joe Biden. They took the same train that Abraham Lincoln took, only they started in Pennsylvania to Washington, where he became the 44th president. Biggest win, Democratic win in 44 years. And the gentleman who's swearing him in is Justice Chief John Roberts, who is confirmed with 44 Democrats in the Senate. And there's Barack, President Obama, with Abraham Lincoln's 1861 Bible. Now, let's go to 1961. 1961 is really big because I was born in Syracuse in 1961. So as a photographer that only has 2 images of Jesus, I was born in Syracuse. 1961, Barack Obama was born, okay? The first African-American president. 1960, and on February 24th in 2009, he had his first congressional meeting with the Congress on February 24th, my birthday. Fremont Bakery was also established in 1961, my mom and dad's bakery. That's key. You gotta remember that, 1961. Another big thing, 1961 we have our first African-American Heisman Trophy winner, number 44, Ernie Davis, who met John Kennedy in the White House. And in 1961, Martin Luther King came to Syracuse University in front of 700 people. 1961. And in 2009, the NAACP turns 100. Now let's double 100 and 100 to 200. Abe Lincoln's 200th birthday was in 2009, where they found a new photo of him, a watch with a message in it, thank God we have a government, and a document from Hawaii, where President Obama was from. Okay? Let's double that to 400 years. In 1609, Henry Hudson discovered the Hudson River, right, in 1609, 400 years ago. Now, the Erie Canal opens the door via lakes the Hudson River in 1825. So we're going to connect the Hudson River and the Erie Canal where the image came from right now. Now we're going to do the 4 divine interventions. Now 4 divine interventions mean that It's something that happens. Doesn't mean it's a miracle, but it means something became peculiar about these instances. On December 22nd, I went down to see Father Calipetro. It said he needed an angel. I said, Father, I have an angel, and I have Jesus, too. I said, I have a little help for you. Okay? 3.5 weeks later, Father Calipetro raised over $700,000. Okay, one instant. How did I get to Father Calipetro? I drove to the New Jersey side, took the New York waterway boat over the Hudson River to see Father Calipetro to give him this. 6.5 weeks later, with the same captain that came to the Hudson River rescue on that waterway, this image crossed that water. That's why we connect the Erie Canal to the Hudson River and why those images came. There's two. Number 3. Hero offers himself as hostage. Captain Phillips, he let his crew go. That was the day before Easter, Easter night. This image came to me. I took this exact replica, like I gave Father. I gave it to the Father down at the Cathedral, Immaculate Conception, St. John's Church in Columbus Circle in Syracuse. Hallelujah. That's the front of their cover. Now, later on that afternoon, an Easter surprise. 3 bullets by 3 snipers killed 3 pirates, 3 evil men. Now, this President Obama had as the only one could give that word to kill those evil people. On Easter morning, about the same time that I gave Jesus and Jimmy to the church, the Obamas attended St. John's Church Easter morning. Okay, there's 3. The 4th, I gave the 8 by 10 in the fall to Transfiguration Church in Syracuse, where I was born in Syracuse, but I was baptized, communion, confirmation at Transfiguration Church. A week later after I dropped that image off, Father Tom came from the parish and got 15 loaves of Italian bread from Fremont Bakery, my father's bakery. 15 loaves. 12 loaves are for the apostles. Who's the other 3 loaves for? Abraham, Martin, and John. Who's in the middle? President Obama. 2 weeks later, President Obama wins the Nobel Peace Prize. There's your 4 divine interventions. Now, there is right here is the Clinton Square, and you can see that. You can see the South Salina Street, Erie Canal, South Salina Street's feet from there. That's where I got the images of Jesus. Look at the other side. The manger set from Christmas time is set up there. Now I have 2 boys that were born, baptized, and made their confirmation and made their communion in Syracuse. And my 2 boys are Mark and Matthew. Now, when Jesus died, Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. The 2 apostles, Mark and Matthew, stated that they heard Jesus. Now, we are told that we are made in Jesus' image, God's image, but I have proof that we are made in Jesus' image as well as God's. It's right there with the help of Jesus here and walking. Now, also, we are told that we are made in God's image, but I think that we are also made in Jesus' image. And that is movie, faith, cracking the code.